everyone, thank you for clicking on this video, and today I am going to be taking big bites the entire day. So something that I realize that happens for a lot of people when they're in recovery or even before they're recovered is that they tend to take small bites of food. And this is generally to savor it or to put it off or something along those lines. And I noticed that in myself and a lot of other people. And I wanted to make a video where I take big bites the entire day. So I'll just be taking big bites of everything that I eat and show that it is okay to take big bites of your food and to be eating it really quickly, and that's totally okay and normal and fine. So I'm going to be doing that for 24 hours. So let's just go ahead and jump right into breakfast. Alright, so that was breakfast. So I had some eggs and some Canadian bacon and some toast with some jam on it. It was very good, and I took big bites for all of it, and I finished it fairly quickly. And that is totally okay to be able to finish your food quickly. You don't have to take tiny bites to savor it because you still get to eat all of it either way. So may as well just eat at a pace that is normal, feels right. And so after I did that, I went to the doctor because my left ear was feeling muffled. And what actually turned out is that I just had a bunch of earwax in my ear. So they got that out. And now this ear has no earwax in it because they just removed it. So everything is so loud. Everything feels so loud out of this ear. And then my right ear, because it has a normal amount of earwax in it, it feels like that's muffled, even though it's like probably not really because it just has a normal amount of earwax. But now it just feels very disorienting. This is so loud, but I'm sure it will regulate like in a couple days or something. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting and kind of funny. But yeah, we got that, and then so we're gonna be going on to a snack. Alrighty, so for snack we had some yogurt with granola, which was very good. I've been having a lot of granola recently, ever since like I started making this channel, and it's just been really good. So definitely highly recommend having granola if you don't really have it that much, because it's very good. But anyway, yeah, I did that, and then I played some Animal Crossing for a while, and now we are going on to lunch. Okay, so for lunch, we had a couple things. So I had a peach and some carrots, tomatoes, but the bigger things were the chicken melt that I had, which was kind of just like a pre-frozen chicken melt thing. I actually really like those. They're really good. Something I wanted to touch on. So you might notice that when it comes to meats that I eat, it tends to just be like chicken or fish and sometimes pork. And the thing is that I don't really ever eat beef. So if you're thinking about like hamburgers or cheeseburgers or things like that, I would not have one of those, at least not voluntarily, unless my mom made it for dinner, so then I would have it. But the reason I do this is not because it's a fear food or at all. It is because that beef is not very great for the environment, and I know lots of other meats aren't as well, but it's definitely kind of the biggest one, and I just don't really eat it because I want to protect the environment, and I am going into school to do environmental studies because I want to do something to help protect our planet. So I just kind of wanted to address that. So that's kind of how I live my life. I try to live my life in a way that is the most sustainable as possible. So I try not to get bad meats and stuff. We always get organic and pasture-raised stuff, and try to avoid pre-packaged stuff as well. So yeah, I just wanted to say that and kind of just touch on that, because that also does affect what I choose to eat, because I don't want to put things that are going to harm the environment more into what I eat in a day. So if you notice that there are certain things that I don't really have in my meals, it's not going to be because it is a fear food or something I'm just going to completely avoid and not like touch on, but more so because either its ingredients or its packaging is not great for the environment. So I try to steer clear or steer away from getting those things, because I don't want to do anything that harms the environment more. And another thing is I only have the foods in my house that my parents get, so there's that as well. But the other thing that I had was sweet potato pie. So I made that sweet potato pie a few days ago, and it was very delicious. We didn't have any whipped cream or anything, so I just put like a little bit of yogurt on the top, because I feel like it would be kind of sad without a little bit of a topping on it. So now I'm going to be going on to doing some editing, and then we'll have some snack. Alright, so it's been a while. So for snack, we had another one of like my protein smoothies, which was great, and I did that through a straw because that's kind of the quickest way to drink it basically. And then I played on the Xbox 360, if people still even remember what that is or how that works. Seems like it's old now, like with PS5s and I don't know. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then for dinner, we had this egg frittata thing, which was very good. And then all we have left is snack, and I know I'm going to be watching a movie with my parents, which means that I'm not going to be able to film me eating, but I will show you guys what I'm going to be having. So yeah, we'll get right into that. Alright, so overall thoughts on the day. It was definitely faster than what I normally eat, because I was taking such big bites, and I think it is very important to try this challenge, especially if you are recovering, because it can help you really find what is like a proper bite size. Because some of the bite size I was taking in this video were definitely much larger than a normal person would, but for the most part it was actually more average. And it's important to realize what is average, because when we are recovering or we have dealt with things, eating disorders, we have this skewed idea of what is normal. And what is normal is not very small bite sizes. What is normal is an average bite size. That means not eating a small thing in 2 bites. It means taking just like one thing. If it's like a pretzel or something, I don't know, just put the whole thing in your mouth. It doesn't take 2 bites to eat it. So it's just really important to do this challenge and really show yourself this is what the food is, like the normal bite size, and how fast I should be eating it. And that is what is normal. So it's just important to have that idea in your mind, what's normal, and have a proper time that you eat your food and all of that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.